Oh, this will simply not do. Grey, lifeless, and I have these dullard homs with me. I wish for greener pastures. I guess that'll do. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we finally made our way through Magna Forest. Shulk had questionable events in which we do. I don't know if he's dreaming or not. Ryan seems to think so. And on top of this, we also found ourselves a lovely lady who was unconscious, going by the name of Melia Antiqua. And on this episode, we shall be continuing on as she leads the way to the Nopon village. And can I say right away, I do like the, I guess, banter or interaction of Melia and the characters in the last episode, especially with Ryan, how she instantly says, "I do not like any of you, especially you, the big." Especially you, the big one. You make me feel uncomfortable. But anyway, as we go through further into Magna Forest, we shall be sticking with Melia on the way to Nopon Arch. Already, as soon as we got Melia in our first playthrough, I liked Melia's design. She does seem very regal and very posh. And as far as her gameplay style, we have been used to heavy hitters. Shulk has the Monado, Ryan has his Garda, but regardless, Melia cannot seem to get up a single ledge.
Yeah, Melia was very confusing to us at first. We didn't know how she played.
And we'll show you why now that we have bested the ledge apparently. So, unlike Ryan and Shulk and Dunban, for Melia, I'm going to stick to the background. You may notice that Melia cannot use her talent art straight away. Instead we have summon Aqua, summon Bolt, summon Flare, and so on and so forth. And there's actually an Ether user. And what we can do is do this. We are essentially buffing up our party. As you can see there, I have strength up, and summon Aqua is our healing art. But now that we have our buffs, we can also utilize them in offensive ways. So first off, we'll use Aqua, in which we just have, and it kind of heals us. Seal Flare, inflicts burn damage, and we sleep. We'll get there eventually. Dunban, please. I guess we'll do it. And for Summon Bolt, we have electric damage. So this is a nice little spin on what normal people would call support class. Because not only can Melia buff our parties with upgrades like so, but I like the fact that we can use various buffs in whatever order you decide, and they could be offensive.
Yeah, you have to be careful not to spam the Ether though, because Ether is very powerful in this game, and if you spam it, you're gonna get the aggro drawn on you, and Melia is relatively fragile, so you don't want the aggro on her.
Exactly, it's like a risk reward type of thing. But as I mentioned, I do like how she's not just simply, "Hey Melia, you stick to the background and buff us up," and then do nothing for the rest of the fight. I do like how it is immediately useful, and you can adjust on the fly, because you can plan around it, so it's not just like, oh, I'll just use flare, and bolt, and that's it. You can get to decide which elements you choose first by whichever one you activate.
And you can stack multiple elementals too. You can have 3 bolts on there if you wanted.
Exactly. But again, it's just a matter of flexibility, and it adds a bit of in-depth planning, and I think that is such a fantastic way to do it. And I'll be honest, when we first got Melia, we did not grasp that at all. I don't think we use her very often because we got so used to attack first with Ryan, Shulk, and Dummer. We were very physically orientated, and it took us it threw us for quite a loop when we realized, what, this game does other things. Oh no, and we will be getting into the rest of Melia's arts as we continue. I mean, like now, for instance. How rude, you put us to sleep. But whatever the Ferris can do, we can do as well. So let's try hypnotize and see if we can put us things to sleep. Down so we can't see. Yeah, there we are. And even though we're down here, we're still helping. Yay for helping. And already, even though they are...
The buffs aren't reaching them, though.
I know, I can do that, though. Yeah, as I was just alluded to, it's not just you press the button and they immediately have buffs. It does have a bit of a range on it as well. And a weird thing that I don't think we've noted, about the battle dialogue, which I think is a slight oversight, but I guess there's nothing that they can really do. I just heard there, Mel said, returning to your former glory. Melia just met Dunban. How did she know? But I guess you can let that slide, because if you took out dialogue like that, there wouldn't be much dialogue for Melia to have, especially with the affinities. But hey, what can you do? And that thing's turned to night in Machna. It's going off a slight tangent. Just like Machna, or for the Marsh, it does create this nice little FIFA mist. And a thing that I really like, a small detail, is that as we've gone up through the Bionis, we're going to be seeing a lot more of that, because FIFA goes higher further up the Bionis. And not only is it just a spoken thing, it's actually a shown thing regarding the world. As we get this guy attacking us to no end. But as Alice said, let's just say if we wanted summon Bolt and want Etherobs, let's just go for it. Let's just not use any more arts, and let's just have so many bolts. And in case you are not sure in which Ether ones you have activated, they actually have a nice detail of appearing on top of Melia. And in case you need to know which one goes first, it's simple. It goes from the right to the left, and then to the one on top.
Now is the time to unleash a chain attack.
And now our Ether attacks, especially with Charlotte, they are really up there. And hopefully Dunban lives long enough. Charlotte, please get up. Let's not waste any more time, and let us bring this guy down.
Yes, the Bolt Elemental is Melia's strongest.
Indeed. And... okay, that took a while. Why did
Charlotte.
Oh yeah, because she was cooling down. That is an annoying thing with Charlotte, but hey, this not about you.
You think post-battle animations are bad? Wait till later on.
Yeah, you'd honestly think. But slight spoilers. But regardless, before we go on to the Nopon mission, the village, and complete our mission, at least Melia's regarding, we can just simply go around and explore Machna. And just for a bit, I want you to listen to this music, because we're in the jungle at night, and it's, I don't know, instead of being creepy or cautious, it makes you relax. Yeah, have a listen. I don't know what it is, but just something about this music is so soothing that I've actually gone on night walks listening to this, and just, I don't know, just makes you feel very, very, very lucid. If I am to get a bit a bit corny here, which of course you know I do, it just makes you look around you and just feel, I don't know, just pleasant, I guess. But again, no, entire the soundtracks like that, especially in atmosphere. And so, as Melia shot these trees, so it's just gonna go around, and yeah, sure, some people may say it's just a generic jungle, but something that I think this one does in particular is just, as you look around, everything is bigger than you.
Yeah, I was noticing that the trees are huge.
Exactly, and it just gives that sense of scale, because not only are we on the Bionis, which is a massive giant, but everything around it is giant too. But again, it kind of not only sets the, I wouldn't want to say tone, but I guess the concept of you are on a big journey, I guess. Oh no, perhaps maybe some people think I'm extrapolating a lot of things with this, but hey, if it makes you feel something, then what's wrong with that?
I'm in your deck. Summon Bolt! Witness my power!
And as I take down the dinos in quick succession, I think it's about time that I get into Melia's other arts. Because not only is Melia an ether user, but she also does have some physical attacks like Spear Break.
Yeah, she's gonna learn. I don't know if she knows it now, but if she doesn't, she's gonna learn an art with a really interesting animation.
Yeah, we'll get into that when it comes. But also we have another art here called Burst End. Now I can't quite remember how does Burst End activate.
Yeah, the talent gauge has to be full.
Yeah. Yeah, there we are. And you get a talent as I gauge up by discharging enough elements.
What? I'll never get used to this feeling.
And
When Melia reaches burst affinity or whatever it is, all of her ether arts will be strengthened.
yeah, so not only can Melia buff up at a party, but she can also buff up herself, given enough. As you can see here, yeah, the discharge is not full yet, but what if we just summoned another element, and then boom, we can use it and have a full discharge, and that causes a lot more damage. And finally, at least for now, that Melia has Shadow Stitch. What it does, inflicts bind, even though it missed. Great job, Melia.
I don't know if it works on flying enemies though.
I tried. What it does is just so enemies can't follow you, so it's definitely a good tactic if you feel outmatched, or if you just feel like you want to get behind them. So, and for that, I put him to sleep before I kill him. Because Melia is a humanitarian like that, and we get a lot of good stuff, including cold cream. Very nice. I'm not gonna use a whip joke. Enough of that. But oh no, just going through it, and I've said before many times about Xenoblade. I'm just going to avoid you for the time being, because I do not have time for you, little dino. I've mentioned this a lot of times about Xenoblade in the past episodes, but it's a new thing every time with this game. The fact that in the lighting here, there's like dark areas and lit up ones by the moon. I don't know, it just makes the area just feel more alive, I guess. And I don't know, just also creates a nice dynamic lighting. And before I forget, I'm just going to dodge you. Hopefully I can get away before being killed. What a concept. Or can I not reach that? I fear though I can't. And
I
running.
fear I approach my limit.
Yep, okay, I'm gonna have to fight. Before I fall asleep. There.
Yep, Melia can't have the aggro.
Yeah, she is a glass cannon if I ever saw one. There's a heart-to-heart there, but we shall get on that at a later date.
Steel yourself. The fight has only just begun.
And Melia tries to run away as fast as she can as we get to a twisted tree gate, and there we are. So that's finally done. Here we have a staircase, obviously, and what we have here is little Nopon. You see walkway there? No, I don't, little Nopon. If you want to go to Frontier Village, it's cold this way. Nopon there never lies to you. She can believe me.
Nopon never lie. I don't believe that.
I feel as though, little Nopon, you are lying to me. Oh no. Eve, wait, no. No, also can I say
The green lighting, yeah.
exactly that is a lovely touch. It not only shows that this is a bunk standard model, but the lighting can also affect the character models, which again, the lighting in this game is lovely. And as we look down, or up, or eye to eye, I guess, we have some interesting enemies. Terra Alugas. They are, as you can imagine, they hit hard and they are not the best lookers. As Melia, I strongly detest them. But so for my initial summary of Melia, she's definitely definitely a helpful hand in combat. Just don't have be the center of attention. I think Ryan definitely complements her more, despite their initial dislike for each other. Because Ryan can take aggro, Melia can support, and the other slot, yeah, customize. But anyway, it seems like reads our destination, and hopefully the Nopon will greet us friendly. Hopefully.
This is the entrance to Frontier Village.
So this big tree is where the Nopon live.
Ah, Bird Lady. Welcome back, Bird Lady.
I wish to speak with the village chief. Will you permit us to enter?
My pleasure, my pleasure.
I shall take you to the village chief. Follow me.
And now welcome to one of the cutest and yet most pleasant, relaxing places in the entire game. Welcome to the Nopon village of Frontier Village. Redundant.
Hum hum!
Hum here! Hum here!
Hum who? Hum who?
Hum hum everywhere! Me want touch hum hum.
Me want nibble hum hum.
Hum hum taste pih!
Hum hum scary. Ooh.
Nopon of Frontier Village. Melia Antiqua has returned. I request an audience with your chief. Chief, will you hear my request?
Melia here.
Bird lady here.
Melia back! Bird lady back!
Bird Lady?
My dear Melia, it's good to see you again so soon. And you look so well. And what of your men?
They are at one with the Bionis. They sacrificed their lives so that I might escape. But this is not my reason for coming. These Homs need your help. Will you be so kind as to listen to their request?
What could a hum need of me?
They require safe passage to Erith Sea.
I see no reason to deny them. And Melia, what of you?
I have unfinished business in this region. Once these Homs are safely on their way, I shall be on mine as well. That girl. Something's troubling her.
We found her half dead and all alone. But I don't suppose she'll tell us the reason anytime soon.
Maybe we can help. I'll go and talk to her.
And so we shall, but it seems like it sounds like Melia has left the party. And also, can I say a reason why Nopon is saying Nopon wants to taste hum. Hey, put on a shirt. Just gonna put it out there, mate. Because if someone sees bare skin, they're probably gonna see, how does it taste?
And going back through this game, you can definitely see how X and 2 improved upon the Nopon designs.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're still cute though.
Brian definitely seems to be thankful that we're here. But either way, yes, as you can see, it's quite a looker, it's quite serene, and it's quite big.
It can kill you if you're not careful too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Spoiler alert, but first of all, seems like here, even Nopon need our help. These cute little things cannot handle things on their own. And just for a start, I just like how they waddle. Let's look at this. Waddle. I don't know, it's just cute and bumbling and I like it. Either way, what do you want to see? That stupid terror old Lucas child and trampled all over me. How are you still alive then? Many questions I have. Just because I'm small and they didn't even apologize. Unforgivable. Show them what for.
This is probably a monster spamming quest.
Yeah. It probably is there. And a little detail that I like about Frontier Village is even the generic quests have nice dialogue, or at least more humorous than what you expect. Got done by a Terra Luga, would have forgiven it, but just pretend like nothing happened. How dare it? No one should make Nopon mad. I don't know. It's just a nice little touch that they didn't need to do, but it's still based around the other region.
Little Nopon, you need to stay away from our Lugas.
Pretty much, you tried to run some Armos Aluga. Yeah, it's not just one Aluga here. There are many types. Do you know those Armos Aluga that can carry stuff on their backs? Me drag it around, but me get thrown off. Me much cuter to them at them hold thingies. Hold thingies in which we will get into at late times. We go through this. Nopon, some of my sixth sense, boil over. They not appreciate excellent art. I don't know. Nopon is pushing me just like he's pushing all the quests on me. How rude. And so, I think what we'll do is we'll give Melia some time to herself. You know, give her time to think and whatnot. But instead, let us go around and see what we can find beforehand, as we try to avoid talking to Melia. I'm sorry. I'm trying to avoid the arrow of destiny. This thing has this place has a lot of levels. It has many top levels and also plus it goes down a little bit too. And I'm just trying to see if there's anything here, but seems not. Except there's many Nopon here. And I'm gonna get into the Nopon a little bit. I know some people might think that this is a bit too much, or the Nopon are over the top, or something like that. But at the same time, though, you could say that about a lot of JRPGs. Before we get into a vision. Nah, this is Emerald Speed number 3. You should be helpful to the guys out in Guardian 6. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, Ryan. We will get into that very soon. I assure you. But going back to what I said though, a lot of JRPGs are kind of guilty in that too. For example, Final Fantasy series, they have the
Chocobos.
yeah, chocobos, and also the moguls as well with the Koopo sounds, and even things like Persona, they have like Jack Frost,
Teddy and Morgana.
yeah. So they each have their own like cute little mascot things. So again, it's not just down to this game. Although I can definitely understand why some people might see it as a bit too much. But as you can probably tell, this is the Nopon centric part of the game. So once this is one I want and done. Yep. Hoping again. Was Charlotte like swimming in the air briefly there? You see that? Yeah, she kind of is. What the hell's going on there? It's like she's diving in and swimming before she gets started. Charlotte, I don't think that works. Swimming in air doesn't automatically make you go faster. I've tried it many times, I assure you. But enough about me and my swimming habits. As this is the Nopon kitchen, you would see. Still nothing here, but still, I'm just showing. I'm showing around all the locations just so you can have a look and see what's there.
There's a funny thing about the Nopon in that river. One of them says, "I can't swim," but he's swimming in the river.
Is it this one?
I don't know which one.
Hard to run in water. Be careful not to get stuck in water.
I don't know if it's right now or later on.
Outside viewers, I came married here, so we food in this damn place. We'll see. If we find it, we'll talk about it when we get to it. And a nice little detail that I like is, again, similar to Colony 9, every at least named NPC does have their own schedule and their own time of day, and even little shops in which we will go see briefly. Just as always, get the art. Seems like they have some art that we don't have yet. But again, no. But we will save that for another time. But whenever we get it, I'm sure it's gonna be a very heroic time. Going up already? Just having a look. Yeah, you see all those houses up there? That's how big this level goes, even beyond. So get ready for a lot of stairs. So hard to carry on from Magna to here, but breezy solos run like wind and get blown into air. Good for any of us. Breezy solos, slow down. We can. Another unique quest, and we'll take care of that when the time comes. Since guys are celebrating what I can only assume is a mushroom fountain. But regardless, it seems like that isn't a big trouble so far.
Nopon and their mushy mushrooms.
Oh yeah. If only they could have them for life. And here we have a Nopon called Doba Doba. Oi, meh, you there. Pollen overflow. You put in too much pollen. You want to shut down pollen works? Seems like there's quite a kerfuffle going on. But as we go up, so go as go through housing districts and whatnot. So again, it continues to go and gives you a nice sense of scale. Heart to heart, in which you can't do yet, so you are aware. And it seems like we're getting close to where the game wants us to go. So I think with that, I think we might end things here. Except one thing that I want to do before we leave, and something that I think is kind of silly, and something you might easily miss. First of all, can we make an epic jump into what hopefully is not a sacred Nopon river or lake? And apparently Dumban didn't make a jump. Shame on you, Dumban. God, you're losing your arm and hopefully your legs now. Ugh. Anyway, though, before we end off, in case you are a OCD person who wants to get every location and wants to see everything, even though the cutscene showed it, the game kind of disagrees. So, if you were to go out briefly, you have a Nopon tower, and this is meant to be the Nopon entrance. So you have no inkling to go out here, apart from perhaps maybe a heart-to-heart, and it could easily miss. But I think if you were to go for rundown, yeah, entry bridge. You have now this place you have no inkling to come here, because once you get Nopon Frontier Village done, you have no reason to fast travel. So you miss out on experience points and AP points and all that good stuff. So it's nothing much, but it's just a little detail here. And as it begins to rain in Macna.
I like how it wasn't raining in Frontier Village.
Yeah, the Nopon tree apparently acts as a great umbrella. Who knew? At least Charlotte has a nice cap on. But I think with that then, I think we'll end things off here. So next episode, we're gonna leave Melia to a fort and hope to compose herself, and we'll take this time to further explore and go back through the biomes, see what we previously missed, or what we've yet to see, including someone's home. Not mentioning any names, but I think someone has family members which they need to see again and discuss. Discuss many things. Hopefully, Charlotte will watch your 6. Either way, guys, we'll see you next time. Watch your 6? That was a bad thing for me to say regarding Charlotte.